So welcome back to Phasmophobia again here. Today we'll be continuing with the East event. It's back at Nose Diner. So if you want to get the Nose or continue on Nose Diner, since I have not really played it on this map too much, and I want to also try to get the Nomad ID code. So
Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
there I got my light on. I think I'll check what the breaker is because that's how you won't want to know that. Okay, it's just back there. Never mind. So you know, I think I know what it is. Last time the reason why the ghost killed me is because it came from here instead of where I expected it to come from. There's a bone. Check the where. Do not really need to grab 3 specific photos, or 3 unique photos, but I do need to grab some photos. And before I forget, might as well I'm gonna go measure this room temperature just because why not? While I'm within the area. Then I'll go to the far back room here. Because after I will want to go. I will need to go to get the breaker, but I also search these the 2 bathrooms, because after I do, it can actually spawn in here. So if you played it, you'll know that it actually can spawn here, regardless of what the other people think. So that's why I typically search every room, even if it's not in there, just as a precaution. Just if you're a detective or anything like that, or trying to do an investigation, you kind of would have to either search every room or have someone do it. So depending on who's on your team and stuff. But regardless, you have to search the area that you have to investigate. So it's not really gonna change too much, anyways. Is it in here? I'm waiting to bet it's in the kitchen then. Definitely cannot be in there, but so it could actually be in this hallway here. But it's more likely gonna be in the kitchen. No, it's definitely within here, because I thought it's not really interacting with that much else. Unless I have reasonable proof that's gonna be somewhere else, and I would either take a risk and not figure out the ghost is anyways. Might as well also turn one of these on. I'm gonna grab the low ceiling instead of the other two, because instead of the typical ones. Because I thought I do want to get a Dawson there as soon as possible. Mostly just for the sake of getting those, or being able to get those things on. Or just being able to get the points in case I die. Except I have them revealed in advance, some of them revealed in advance, and I won't have anything to worry about. That's like how I want to have them revealed earlier rather than later. It's not like it's gonna be there. There's the one here. Even if it was one there, it's hard to see. At least I have this. We'll have this area eliminated. So there's one here. Gotta scan this one too. Regardless of whether there's done in there or not, I always have to scan it at different areas just in case there actually is one within that area. That's the kind of tactic with it. Just always scan as much as possible before. Yep, see? One there. Another one there. There's the one on here, so hopefully this will actually get it. Yep, there's nothing there. I don't really like playing on bigger maps, even if the people may say it's like, oh, it's good, because you can get more points. I mean, I'm not someone who I'm typically like to play on my own way, except I don't want. I think I'm particularly like the lower risk, but preferably keep things like, because I'm no professional at this game, so. But if I can keep things quick and simple, not much for that, than to have to deal with a bunch of stuff a bunch of problems that a ghost causes. Let's give me that. Thank you very much. Yes, there are in fact two things in here. Right, seagull, apparently. Yeah, I saw his, not sure if there actually is a chance of that, what a ghost spot, one of the forest minions spawning there, but I doubt it's likely because it's mostly one of the eggs that I've seen them on, so. I pray the ghost does not start hunting while I'm in here. That's it, definitely in here, it's freezing. Nope. Now time to get out of here as soon as possible. Did he miss that? Hopefully not. I really want to check my sanity before, as soon as I can, because I do know that the ghost just calls an event, so that means the chance of it hunting are much higher, since events typically drain your sanity quite quickly. Let's say about 50 to 60, 60 being the highest percent. You see? It's a 60 or 50%. There you go. At least now I have that bit done. But before I head back in, I'm gonna check my audio. Yep. The microphone is working. Should fast path will be through here. EMF level 5. Yes, definitely here, considering how low it is compared to the other rooms. Actually, I'll bring a thermometer just to check since it did turn off the light. Sorry, here, just make sure it wasn't just. Yeah, it's not here. that does not have an animation that is attached to it. I just wanted to test and see if it did have one like that. The thing is, if you want to play on the higher difficulties, then you must always... It's always good to know what a breaker is, even on the easier difficulties, because that way you don't, or at least try to find it on the map. So that way you're not looking for it if it shuts off the breaker, or if you're playing on a higher difficulty where you need to turn on the breaker, that way you don't need to find it. And it'll just be right there. Missed the truck entirely there. Might still bring this in anyway, because after all, why not? I have no idea why I took the long way around. But actually, I don't think I searched here yet. Maybe I did, but I don't remember searching it. Let's check here. Nope. Oh, you got lighting, so... Oh, it's a shade. No wonder why it was acting so shady. I think I'm gonna take another sanity right now, just before. Grab the firelight for certain. I hear an EMF level 5 going off. Katina Dixon. Katiana Dixon. glitch? Is that a glitch? I think that's a glitch. That's a glitch. That was an event. Good thing. I mean, it wasn't that surprising. That was an event, so. I say it's probably safe to say I got whatever I can. I guess that's the first match of the day done.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I think now I'm gonna shift my focus back to Willow Street. The map that I played a lot on yesterday, because I thought that's kind of one of the typical the one I'm a little more familiar with. So that one should be easier to get points on. That's why I do want to grind to get to points, as much points as possible. So that's kind of going to be my goal throughout the next few videos, and at least until it ends. Until the event ends, I'm gonna try to get as much points as possible since the event is limited, and I want to make as much progress as I possibly can, so it takes me as little time as possible in the long term. So it's gonna take me literally take me years if I don't do any, or if I do little or nothing. So, but if I do as much as possible now, it could take me days, maybe even a week or two to get all the upgrades. But I'm not gonna go bother getting every single thing, just considering the fact that this is not meant to. I guess I'm not gonna be I'm not like a person who plays consistently or constantly, so. Or it might be down here, but it's just like I'm not gonna bother being all professional. Like as someone who constantly plays, and it's gonna be difficult for me to exactly get everything, to get as much points as possible until I actually have some time off, enough time off that I can actually do. I think it's down here, but I don't really have enough time off during the week to school. That's the reason that because it kind of makes it difficult for me to actually play the event enough. Like maybe next year I'll be able to, but not actually, but the year after, I'll be able to actually do the event more, since in 2 years I'll be out of school. So, but it also depends on what I plan to do, what I do after I graduate. So. I plan to go to university, college, or whatever I plan on doing. Bit of extra experience in cashier, even if I die early. Gonna get back into the truck and get my other remote unplugged, because that's why it's been charging for like a day or two here. So it doesn't charge all the PS5s off, but but it's been charging long enough that it should be fully charged by now. So I don't want to actually overcharge it, waste any electricity that I don't have to, so might as well unplug it. Although the PS5 does typically or is have known for consuming a lot of electricity, so to be fair, it's probably the controller is gonna consume a lot. I can guarantee that the controller is gonna consume a lot less electricity than the the PS5 and my monitor does. Or even just, maybe if I combine like my PS5, if I combine both controllers and my monitor, I think even then it might not even compare to how much electricity my PS5 uses, because my monitor only has to process the visuals and it's gonna be freezing. I can almost guarantee it, but the monitor only really has to process the visuals and sometimes the sound, but the only other time it has, but since I'm wearing a headset, it doesn't actually process the sound since it mutes since it does not send any of the sound to the monitor instead, but it sends it instead to through the controller into my headset. So the thing is just to prevent it cycling back through my mic. But if I had that depends like your room size. Because if you had like a big room where you could easily hear from there, and you could easily speak to your mic. But like, for streaming, but since I am also often streaming, I buy the headsets. But even though I'm not using the speakers on my TV or monitor, I should say, as much, which kind of annoys me because I can't really utilize the maximum amount of my TV or my monitor's capabilities. So, which I would prefer to if I can, but but there's times like this where since I am streaming, that one was not there before. There's times that I am streaming where I kind of have to use a headset, so just to prevent the sound from my monitor from being picked up by my mic, which my headset does come with a mic built in, so I'm not using my controller's mic. I'm actually using a headset mic right now, so even then it kind of would be difficult for me to. I'm not really sure if I can attach an external mic besides a headset mic. But I think for now, like unless I'm gonna be playing on computer or on PC, like I have a desktop one, but for now, but other than that, I'm not. And I'd have to wait until I actually get a full PC to actually be able to get this, to get the full, to be able to get like the external mic, like the non-built into microphone that's not in a headset or that's not neither in a headset or the computer itself. Because after I find if I want to go streaming, or actually start like larger streaming for on my PC on a desktop or not a desktop. No, I'm not really sure what to call it, but like not one that you can only use on that you cannot bring, one that you cannot really carry around, that not as portable, one that you just simply have sitting around the computer. You would have that just at your house or an office that you would not bring home or to your work Ouija board. Always gotta grab a picture of that. For a second I thought I saw breath for some reason. So I don't think it can't be a mimic. Oh. We do have ghost orbs, so got a decent amount of cash. We got like $35 plus extra 8 there, so that's gonna be added a lot up over the long run, I guess. This can make sense here, so especially after that event. So I'm gonna start off with the parabolic microphone by trying to get that. Could bring in some more salt, but I'm gonna focus on the parabolic microphone for now. After I bring in the salt, I could go with the firelight. When you gotta bother with the other stuff once I actually find out what ghost type it is. Andrews. Andrew Stein. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It sounds a lot, very much like another. Yeah, writing. Andrew Stein. Andrew. So writing. Revenant. Alright, so if Andrew does not get his butt over here so I can actually get the salt, that would be a nuisance. Andrew. Andrew Schleen. No, I don't really know how to pronounce the name, so I might be pronouncing it entirely wrong, so. Actually, bring down the camera, because that's what I do want to get a photo of that, and I'll drop that there and go grab it there. Andrew. Andrew Schlein. Andrew Schlein. I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing it right. There's one of them. Beer points there. Okay, now just in case after I do know I might want that. There's definitely nothing there, so might as well move on to the room here. Dang it. Might as well continue to search the upper area here just until I get out. There's another one. I'll drop this one off since I know it's not gonna be here. There's another one, so that means I got a decent amount of them, so. I should put this back since I'm not going to be using this really anymore. There you go. Andrew Schlein. Yeah, I'm definitely not pronouncing that right, but it's really a confusing name for me. Second video, I only need one more. Andrew Schlein. Andrew Schlein. I'm gonna grab a crucifix and maybe some salt just in case. So do you want to get a second of one? Oh, actually, you could grab this. I'll grab this in a crucifix. That's all, why not? I think a motion sensor is going to be more capable of getting me something I can actually record rather over the salt, because I thought they seemed to not want to give me anything like that earlier, so that it should probably be the better choice. Andrew. 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 Andrew Shrine. Yeah, I'm definitely pronouncing that correctly. There you go.
Welcome back.
19 points again, okay. And that works. Not exactly preferable, but I mean, as long as I'm getting points is actually increasing how much I'm getting, it's much preferable to the alternative of getting no points at all. Actually, I'm getting. I'm going to start my equipment, and I might actually end stream here in a second, so. Except I don't really feel like streaming at least Phasmophobia again, at least not yet. So I guess that will be it for today's video guys, so thank you guys for watching, for those who do watch, and see you guys next time.